Alright, back for another Defect Ascension 20 run. I have all the characters at Ascension 20 on my phone. I mainly play this on my phone. And so, on here I've only got Ironclad to 4, I've got the Silent to 19, but I've got Defect to 20, and I don't really play the Watcher. I've played her on my phone, I've got her leveled up, but I don't particularly like it. I mainly stick with these three. But Defect is my favorite, so we'll just be sticking with that for today. Alright, we have choose a card, choose a random common relic, remove 2, or boss swap. I don't like choose a card, I feel like that's too weak. A Defect is good to remove cards from, but I think I'm going to go with a common relic. Let's take a look at our map. We're fighting Hexaghost. We have an early burning elite that we probably will not fight. I like this path here. I like the campfire, elite campfire, and then we can choose to path into another elite. If we do go this route, if we do go to this elite, we're forced after that to go to another one, so we'll make that decision when we get here. Yeah, let's go with the common relic. Meal ticket whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 health. I don't know that there's any shops on our path until we get to here. But that could be useful. That may allow us to go into that third elite there. So. Alright, let's see what dual cast gives us. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Take 7 here. Hopefully that's all we take. Okay, we get a weak potion off the bat. We have Recursion, Ball Lightning, or Claw. We take Ball Lightning. And we'll just continue with the card rewards here over the events. And we'll go ahead and play dual cast here. We'll be able to play Zap before we come to that dual cast again. Just dead, right? Yep. Snick oil, hit or miss. Another Ball Lightning. I don't know that I need 2 just yet. I do like Charge Battery here. I do like to take a block card that is not defend into our elite fights. Alright. We're just full blocking and breaking armor. We're going to break this guy's armor. He may or may not attack next turn, but this one definitely will. Alright, this is lethal if we do it right. We strike this guy, forcing dual cast to either hit this guy twice or each of them once. And regardless of what happens there, the zap finishes them off. Or if we'd go for the eyes, Kappa or Skim. It's a bit early for Kappa. Go for the eyes, pretty good. It's good against Gremlin Knob, good against Lagavulin. Let's take that. charge battery. Here's where this is going to do a lot of work. Keeps us taking only 1 damage, and then we'll have more energy next turn. Not that we need it, he is super dead. Okay, I already have a weak potion. I might take the Hello World here. I like Skim, but it's a bit early. I just don't have the energy for it. Let's try an early Hello World. Let's throw a weak potion on this guy. We'll take some damage here, but I want to get him focused down before he leaves with my money. Okay, Steam Barrier is excellent here. Between that and Charge Barrier, I can block everything for 1 and keep focusing my damage. Yeah, let's just keep piling it on. Lightning Orbs understanding the assignment. Alright. We get our money back, we get 18, and Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam, or Hologram. Let's take a Hologram. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Go for the Eyes, going into the Elite here. If it's Gremlin Knob, that gives us 2 turns of weak instead of just 1. Same with Laga. Let's do that. It'll be more likely for them to be weakened on the turn that I need them to be weakened on. Alright, this is just a skip. I'd like to get Zap and Hello World into play. And we need to wake him up here. Okay, we'll just block here. Oh, this isn't... I said I thought I upgraded this. It's not my upgraded Go for the Eyes. This is from Hello World, but it arrives timely anyways. Alright, just doing as much damage as we can here. We'll keep the hologram. The lightning orbs are great because they don't diminish their damage with his debuffs. Alright, let's just play everything here. So close. Do I use Snecko Oil? I would have to do 7 damage to him, which would require Sweeping Beam and Zap to be both drawn and playable. Could also just draw some block. Let's try it. Terrible. Alright. Well, we took some damage, but We're through. Juzu bracelet. Not a fan, but it's free. Ball lightning stacker charge battery. In the absence of other damage, I guess I take another ball lightning. Smith the hologram. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Pretty good. Now we do have meal ticket for the shop. I don't know if we go to this elite, but I think we do go to the shop and then an elite afterwards. So let's go this way. Immediately getting slapped for 23. Luckily we do have our anchor giving us 10. Let's get this guy down. We take one here and hopefully enough damage to not take any here. Perfect. Dual cast, if it splits the damage, I win. If it doesn't split the damage, let's see what it does. Perfect. Biased Cognition. We click on that every time. Let's go. Somewhat tempted to go for this guy now with our biased. I don't think we do though. It's too risky. It's either sentries or gremlin knob. And we do full block their first turn. But I'm not sure we have the damage after that. Let's go to the event. Gain money and then go to a shop. Yeah, we do that. Okay, so we heal. Our meal ticket heals us for 15. We're back up to 34. Mummified hand. Data disc. These are amazing. Can I get both of these? I can. Can I also remove my regret? Okay, we're getting mummified hand regardless. 160 plus 75 is 235. Not quite. I really want this data disk. Possible remove a card here. Other than that, we're carrying this curse to the boss if I don't remove it here. The good news is my cards are cheap and I'm not drawing any extra, so I don't really end the turn with that many cards in my hand. I'm going to risk it. Data disk is so good. We've got the lightning orbs. I could definitely use some frost orbs. I've not been offered any frost this entire game. So we'll go to this first one here and then the event. Hopefully the event lets us remove. Alright, we already block with our anchor, so we can go all in on the weak one here. And we've got our focus, so we're doing 4 damage each time. Just dual cast now. Get some more damage out there. Nice. This one's all the way down to 10. If I can take him out next turn, we'll be doing well. I want to play Zap, but I should block. Alright, here's our bias. We just play that. So we get a focus down at the start of our turn, but we gain 4 focus. So as long as the fight doesn't last more than 4 turns from this point, it's always positive. Can defend for free. And with this much focus, it's not going to last more than a couple turns here. Alright, there's a regret. I do not regret keeping it, though. We just play everything. Okay, if I strike him, there's a chance we don't take any damage. So I'm going to do that. Yes. Lightning Orbs understanding the assignment. That was bad. What was bad? I missed it. Alright, we get 28 gold, a toy ornithopter. Every time we use a potion, we can heal. That makes this useful all of a sudden. And we're offered Kappa again, which I am going to take this time. We're going to be filling up our orb slots. We're going to be gaining focus. And we've got our data disk here for focus, so I am taking Kappa. Oh, the last round when I died. Yeah. Alright, we're hoping for a removal event here. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get Dead Adventurer. Gouged and Trampled means that it's Gremlin Knob. I don't know how I would do against Gremlin Knob. If I had some Frost Orbs, maybe. Let's click it once and see what happens. Found some gold. Do I click again? If I die here, I don't get a good bonus at the start of next run. That's why not. Fjord says sure. Alright. I have someone to blame it on now, at least. Alright, he's here. Let's see what we do. We're probably going to heal with this Potion of Capacity, but we can get some lightning in play. I'm going to hold off on using it because if I do get more orb slots, then it's going to be more difficult to evoke these, and I want this to be a short fight. So if I can evoke these, the faster I can evoke these, the better. There's nothing to hologram, so... Alright, Bias Cognition is an instant play. Ball Lightning, Strike, okay, this is going well. Dual Cast will do 26 plus 8 plus 8 is 26 plus 16 is 42. If I don't do that, I have to do 20 damage next turn. Which I'm not guaranteed to do. I could have a bad draw next turn. But these will do... These do 24 now, get him down to 20, and then they'll do 21 next turn. So he dies next turn regardless. Okay, pretty good. I'll hang on to this potion. No need to anger him by playing the dual cast then. He always dies next turn. He doesn't look that tough. He's not. I just owned him. He's got like 10 more abs than I do, but Alright, we get meat on the bone. That would have been helpful. If your health is at 50% or below at the end of combat, heal 12. Liquid bronze is pretty good, especially against Hexaghost. Hexaghost likes to do multi-attacks. Hollow, melter, or claw. Take another hollow. I'm considering not resting here. I probably will. If I had some frost orbs, I might not. And the reason is that Hexaghost attacks, his multi-attack scales upon how much health you have in increments of 12. So I will rest here because I think I have to. And that lands us just under 36, which is perfect. 36 health would scale his attack up to the next tier. So 35 is a perfect amount to have. Alright, let's see how we do. I'm not going to play Thorns immediately. I'm going to kind of get a feel for how it's going. Thorns is very good against birds in the next act, and I am not good against birds in the next act, so we may try to hold on to that. Let's just get some zaps into play here. Alright, go for the eyes, doing well here. He's hit me for 18. After go for the eyes, it's 12. We will block. Now this is 18 damage right now if I play it. He's doing 2 6 times, and every time he hits me, he takes 3 damage. I think I should probably just play it. There's no guarantee that we fight birds. I'll take a Hello World too, see what that gives us. Yeah, and this is a damage race, so the more I can do, the better. I don't play biased here. We start going into negative focus, I think, if I do that now. Maybe the next cycle around we'll get to biased. I'm going to play Kappa, though. Do I want to draw cards? Yeah, let's draw. Okay, perfect. Regret. Claw. Claw is the law. We can just play everything here. Alright, that's going pretty well. Maybe I didn't need to play the thorns, but yeah, this is working out. Cool. We do play, the burn will apply before he takes the lightning damage, so we're going to play a block. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. It applies before he attacks, not before the lightning orbs. Okay, I get my potion back, so perfect. Another biased. We can do the core surge to negate the effect of the biased. And Thunderstrike is right out. Man. Let's take the core surge. Alright, we're offered Coffee Dripper, Astrolabe, and Velvet Choker. I don't take Velvet Choker with Mummified Hand. We're going to start playing more cards. I don't think I can limit myself to 6 per turn. Coffee Dripper is one of my favorites. The drawback being you can no longer rest at rest sites, which I really don't want to be doing anyway. So If I take that, I'm going to be wanting some frost orbs. Maybe a self-repair. The alternative is Astrolabe. I think we believe in the coffee dripper. Let's do it. Alright, going into Act 2 here. Looks like the collector. Let's see what we've got. We have a forced early elite here. Unavoidable elite. Option for burning elite later. And I can't get a fire before any of the elites. We could go to a shop here into the elite and do a campfire. I like that. And then we can kind of have the option if we want to go to normal elite or the fire and choose. Let's do that. We'll hit this shop. We'll avoid this shop. We'll just go to this shop. Although with the early shop we can remove regret. Yeah, let's do that. Let's remove regret right away, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to go to that shop. Alright, we have Shelled Parasite with his annoying 21 attack, but my anchor helps mitigate. So we full block. Alright, Biased Cognition. I think we can play this now. I would have liked to have drawn Core Surge first, but... Oh, wait, with the hologram. Let's hollow later. Let's play the Core Surge first, and then we'll hollow the Biased. I'm not playing the Capacitor right now either. I'd like for these to evoke. Alright, there's our Core Surge. Core Surge, Hollow, Biased. Got a free strike, and just keep going with that. These are doing big damage now. Alright, let's try to avoid the regret here. Perfect. Alright. We're offered Steamier, Leap, or Rebound. Still no Frost Orbs. Maybe we have to buy a Frost Orb. Let's see. Alright, Cool-Headed. Heat Sinks is also here. Membership card. Alright, with membership card, I don't think we buy heat sinks yet. That may be a later card. We've got 2 powers. Not quite enough for heat sinks. I do remove regret here. And we take that cool-headed. Alright, good job. We have no money for the next shop. We're still going this route, though. I like the elite and then the campfire. Alright, we get the After Dinner Mint, also known as Spirit Guardian. Core Surge straight away. Let's play Hello World. We may be getting rid of that soon, but let's play it for now. Oh, we lost our... We lost our debuff protection. We play this anyway. get his armor down. Alright, he's just dead. We get a fire potion. I like that better than Kappa potion. Charge battery plus, steam barrier, or boot sequence. Boot sequence, I don't think we need so much with the anchor. We could take another charge battery. Let's do that. Okay. If I'm not offered a frost orb in 20 cards, I'm gonna be upset. We do have the self-repair, though, with the coffee dripper. That's nice. We're offered a cold snap. Not exactly the frost I'm looking for. And with the self-repair, it's pretty tempting. There's also loop. Let's go self-repair with our coffee dripper. Now I can pass through the shop to heal for 15. I won't be able to buy much. I do have the membership card, so I might be able to buy something. Or I can take a random event. And let's heal and see if we can buy something. I can buy turbo. No. Sorry, turbo. Okay, core surge biased first turn. Nice. This is also a damage race. I'm going to play my thorns. I won't get the full heal if I do it now. That's fine. I'd rather have the damage. Alright, need to fill up these orb slots. Let's draw first. Okay, there's the self-repair. Might as well play it here. Taking some damage to the multi-hit, but it's the Book of Stabbing, that's what it does. Okay. Go double charge battery to full block, get another lightning in play, and then just let them do their thing. Can we kill this turn? He's got 47, we're doing 32 passively, plus 12, plus hologram, yeah. Easy. Alright, that went pretty well. Almost full health. We get a bag of prep. And now I think is the time to take the heat sinks. We have another power now. We've got self-repair, Kappa, biased, hello world for the time being. Yes. I saw the frost orb, Chad. I saw the frost orb. I couldn't pass up the other one though. Alright, let's smith something. Probably just biased cognition. Make our best card better. Alright. Centurion Mystic fight. Didn't draw a whole lot of block. Luckily we've got our anchor. It's been coming in handy this run. And we can full block with hologram and defend. Zap, defend, hologram, go for the eyes, Just put more weaken on him. Alright, we've got our Core Surge. We'll get that into play. More lightning. Let's see if we can draw our biased Cognition. Nope. I'll play the charge battery though. Alright, there's our biased. We still have our artifact in place, so that's a free 5 focus. Alright, they're coming at me for 19. I think we just play this. When you're low health and your healer tries to DPS. Alright, if one orb hits him, strike doesn't make a difference, so I'll put it on him. Perfect. Alright, our self-repair kicks in. We're offered a flex potion and electrodynamics. I like the chill. I like the electrodynamics even more. Alright. With this setup, we may go for the Burning Elite. We're definitely going to do one of the elites. I think we can do the Burning. Yeah, let's try it. White Beast statue is huge. We're offered a potion after every combat. That in tandem with Toy Ornithopter means we heal 5 every combat. Yes, we take that. We can be a little looser with our potions now. Alright, we're going to smith. I like the cool-headed smith for extra draw. I like the hologram smith so we can reuse it. Let's draw more cards though. Alright. We've got potions, we've got focus, we have go for the eyes. Let's see what we can draw here. We just play that immediately. Let's play self-repair first and see if it makes it free. It does not. Let's see if Kappa makes it free. It does. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, I screwed that up. Alright, I guess another go for the ice then. I thought I had enough energy to do that. I didn't. Yeah, let's just play the cool-headed. Oh, and I drew biased, for crying out loud. I did not think that through. Alright, let's just focus this guy. Mistakes were made. I needed to use a potion anyway. I don't know if we'll use the strength potion or not. Yeah, it just made this fight so much harder than it had to be. Okay, hologram. We can at least correct one mistake here. And I think it's biased cognition at this point since one of them's already down. We're full blocking. I can do 14. Let's keep the orb for a minute. Alright, 23 incoming. I passively block for 16, plus 7 full blocks. Let's go ahead and play Hello World. Just let the orbs do their thing. Barrage is pretty good, although I am weakened. Alright, whoops. Sorry about that. I never play stack, so I just wanted to play it. Alright, could have gone better. Not too bad though, we're only down 7 health. 31 gold, Centennial Puzzle is excellent. We get the green key, Strength Potion, and Sunder, Capacitor. I don't know if we need Sunder anymore. It doesn't really fit, does it? Let's take another Kappa. Alright, heat sinks into self-repair. I should use one of these potions. Dual cast does 18, so I never kill him. I'm gonna hold off on the Kappas for now. Upcoming, that's just a ban. Man, no warning. You can't bring that stuff in here. No warning needed on that one. Alright, Biased is here. Let's see if we can draw into our core surge first. I'd rather play Biased first. I think we can just play it. Yeah, it was next. Okay. Alright, we're getting smacked for 22. So let's try and not get smacked for 22. Let's get smacked for 3. Oh, I do need to use a potion. Alright, let's just use it now. I think I like this one better than this one. Let's just drink this one. Alright, we get a Liquid Memories, definitely an upgrade. Another self-repair. Or a Skim. Do I want another self-repair? Let's go Skim. Alright. We do have membership cards, so we really have 214 gold. We could try the shop. What would we smith if we go to the fire? Maybe heat sinks, maybe hollow. Let's just go to the shop. Medkit, Dreamcatcher. And pretty much garbage. Could remove a strike. I don't have anything else, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Taking 27 right now. Go for the Isis here, though. Down to 21. I'm already blocking for 10. I think we can afford to play Electro here. Take 6. Oh, I should have played the Core Surge. Although, that would just block his debuff. That wouldn't prepare me for Biased. Although, once I play Biased, I don't think the fight is going to be lasting that much longer. I'll probably just play it. Alright, 15 incoming. Let's play Heat Sinks. Free Zap. And then we block. Alright, yeah, we just play this. Okay, we got 19 block out of the 20 we need. We could just play that. We'll give him some more weak. And we'll get our self-repair into play, and I think we're pretty good from this point. Another Kappa. Not really necessary. But why not? Alright, easy fight. Forgot to use my potion, but we're at full health anyway, so. Another Liquid Memories. I think I would like 2 of those rather than the Flix Potion. We get Compile Driver, Auto Shields, and Cold Snap. I don't think we need Compile Driver. Cold Snap gets us another Frost Orb. Right now we're only generating Frost Orbs with Cool Headed. So yeah, let's take another Frost Orb. Alright, let's smith Heat Sinks. Get these powers into play. Alright, the Collector. We will want orb slots for this, so let's go ahead and play Kappa. We'll get our lightning up front so we can evoke it, and frost in the back. We will be using the liquid memories this fight. Okay. Electro. These are doing 16, so I never kill. $16 plus 7 is 23. Plus the evocation, that should do it. Let's liquid memories that. There we go. We'll play Hello World. Get the self-repair into play. I think we're doing okay. The torch is dead to the orbs. We'll just stack some weakness. Draw some cards. He's not debuffing me, right? If I don't draw a bias next turn, then I draw Heatsink's Capacitor and I can draw it that way. So let's play the Core Surge. Just do damage, I guess. Oh, I didn't full block. Shoot. I wasn't paying attention. I should have played Charge Battery. That's alright. Okay, there's our biased. We may just not take any more damage. I don't know. If that's the case, then the misplay won't matter. All right. We're just going to keep going with the lightning here. Not even attacking. All right. This kills the minion, so we'll be taking 46. Blocking 32. Let's just see what we do here. So they die to 27 damage. He'll have 15 left. Maybe use the other potion here. Yeah. One damage off. If we don't do it, we take 14. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright, good fight. Got 79 gold, an explosive potion, and creative AI. With mummified hand and heat sinks, I'm taking creative AI. We also get an inserter. Sozu is not pickable. We have White Beast Statue, Toy Ornithopter. Nuclear battery is okay. Temporary energy. I think I like the inserter here, though. We do have some... We do have 2 kappas. But... we're going to be doing a lot of orb stuff. Nuclear battery's good with bag of prep. Maybe we take that instead. Yeah, let's take nuclear battery. I think that's the play. It'll give us energy when we need it. At the start of each combat, we draw 2 additional cards. It'll be easier to play them with nuclear battery. And we, like I said, we have kappas for orb slots. Now we've already got the burning elite, so we don't need to worry about that. There are some 3 elite paths. Although I don't like the lack of fire. I can only ever get 2 campfires. To get 2 campfires and 2 elites, I have to go this path. With a shop, that seems fine. Alright, we just play this. We don't wait for our artifact. I will play Kappa here, so we can keep our plasma a little longer. Hello world's fine, we just play everything. Let's play heat sinks into Electro, and then we can draw some more cards, and we'll get some energy to play them. Creative AI, not needed this fight. We will play the self-repair. Oh well, 0 cost. Can we kill this turn? We do 24. What does this do? 13 plus 24 would be 37. Yeah, we just kill him. Plus barrage. Genetic algorithm. I'm not a fan of it in Act 3. Recursion's okay. Could possibly recursion the plasma orb. Don't think we need it though. Just skip this. And let's take some events. Alright. We have a choice to make. We can get 999 gold with membership card, but we have 2 normality. Now we're not playing a ton of cards right now, and we can remove 1 here at the latest. Possibly here. Can get a rare relic. Easy enough. You can no longer heal. I don't like that option. We don't have a whole lot of super necessary upgrades. I'm thinking 999 gold. At the very least, it's the most fun option. Can I get to 2 shops? I can. Oh, I can go up here too. I have to miss the fire though. I get to 3 shops. Alright, let's do it. We are normies. Alright. Easy sapphire key there. That'll let us open our chest later. Alright, give me a remove. Tesseract, okay. Yeah, we look at all these. Alright, we got Sadnat, Sadistic Nature, Magnetism, or Chrysalis. Not really a fan. We're not really debuffing the enemy too much. We've got Go for the Eyes. And that's it. Let's take a look at the others. Bandage Up, Dramatic Entrance, and Madness. Bandage Up might be okay. It does Exhaust and Heal, which we cannot do. Purity could come in handy. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's take that. We'll take the Bandage Up, and I think we skip these. Although this is a free power. It's a 0 cost power, which makes something else. Alright, I'm convinced. And we go straight to the shop. Orange pellets, let's go. Gold-plated cables, defragment. We're removing the normality. Oh, this is good. This is very good. We could buy a ferry. Might as well, right? I don't know which one of these to get rid of. Let's buy the ferry. Secret weapon can draw Core Surge. Sold. Wow, what a shop. Alright, we're up against Nemesis. Let's just draw some cards. Okay, Purity I'd like to delete the normality with. We'll get some Frost Orbs into play. Some block. Yeah. We'll hang on to that Purity. Okay, there's the Sadnet. Like I said, it's not doing much except making other stuff free. We don't dual cast this turn because he's intangible. Alright, there's our Biased and our Core Surge just in time. Perfect. Let's play Kappa into our Electrodynamics. Draw some more cards. Get the Bandage Up into play in the heat sinks. Charge battery. It's going well. Okay, there's our normality. Here is where we hologram the Purity. One damage always helps. Alright, he's pretty much toast now. Sadnet doing a little bit of damage there. Alright. Can we kill him through his intangible this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to find 4 more points of damage. Don't think that's going to happen. So let's just block. do take a bit of damage here. Okay. Orichalcum, if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Don't expect that to be super useful, but we will take it. I should have drank my potion. I keep forgetting. Wait, Leap, Scammer, Barrage. We've already got a skim. We're doing pretty good on draw with our heat sinks and our creative AI. Barrage could be good. For instance, in the situation we're in right now, that's 1 energy for 28 damage. We could upgrade it. Let's take it. We'll get some more focus into play here. Alright, we got the giant head. There's our normality and our purity. Perfect. Let's cool-head it first. Giant Head has debuff called Slow, so whenever you play a card, he takes 10% more damage from attacks, so we hold off on the attacks till the end. Oh, that was free. Okay. Could have squeezed a little more damage out of it, but that's alright. It's not really anything in particular I want to draw with Secret Weapon just yet. Just play this to get rid of it. Is there anything that gives me block and attack? Could do Go for the Eyes. I think I'd rather have Go for the Eyes on a future turn though. We could look at Memories the Skim and get some more stuff into play. Let's do that. Okay, we do get to Go for the Eyes. Let's hologram the Skim now. Just keep abusing the Skim. Can get Bandage up into play. Alright, there's our biased. Kappa into Electro. Barrage. I forgot about the pellets. I don't need to wait on the artifact. I forgore. This is going pretty well, I guess. This is what we needed here. But I can make this free if I wait. Okay, we're full blocking, we're doing damage. Alright. Alright, he's still weak. Anything that we hologram? Maybe not. Maybe the cool-headed. Get some of these frost orbs in. Alright, is he dead? 32 plus 33, 65, 77. I think he's dead. We can do one evoke here. Dual cast this one. And he's dead. Let's barrage him for fun. Alright, we get a Darkstone Periapt, a weak potion. And a turbo, maybe? Do we need the turbo? Let's take it. Alright, we're going to shops still. 830 gold. Let's go. Oddly Smooth Stone, giving us +1 dexterity. Calipers. Another heat sinks. Lantern. Another sadistic nature. I won't pay for it. I took the one for free. Probably shouldn't have even done that. Alright, we remove the normality for sure. We handled this pretty well with our purity. Let's take the calipers. It's going to be really good with our frost orbs. I need a glacier or something though. Man. Take the lantern. The lack of frost orbs on this run has been astounding. I think I'd go for the shop still. Alright, we do have our pellets, so we don't need to wait to play this. Alright, we'll save Secret Weapon. We get an Echo Form. I don't know that we can play it though, because we're getting destroyed. Can we kill any of these? Evoking is going to deal 14. We always play electrodynamics, so let's just see what that does. Alright, so he's dead. Can we get this one? 27, we need to do 18 more damage. I think we can do that. Okay, now he's dead. Can we get this one? I think we can with our holograms. We just keep doing the ball lightning. Perfect. We played our Echo Farm. Look at that. Super dead. Easy game. I think I'm going to keep the weak potion. Force field is good. Yes, we take that. Free with all the powers we're playing. Madness, cursed, or lose 4. just lose 4, I guess. Alright, our third shop of the act. Incense Burner. Frozen Eye, if we really want to put the brakes on the game. Incense Burner for sure. Cool-headed. Says Frost on it, so we take it. Let's remove a strike. Do I really care? All right, I'll do it. All right, we have to recall. All right, we're up against the Awakened one. Could be a problem for our powers, so we are going to be a little more selective about what we play. With that being said, we are still playing Biased Cognition when we find it. Also Defragment. Maybe Kappa, we'll see. I do not play Heat Sinks. Can full block with this. Take 4 with that. Might as well just full block. Not much else to do with the energy right now. Alright. I don't really want to play this on his multi-attack turn. Let's see what Cool-Headed gets us. Another power. Alright. We're going to use the weak potion. It gives us 6 extra damage done to us now. But once we get more Frost Orbs in play, it will have been worth it. Let's do it. We'll play the other ones later. Alright, I think Electrodynamics is worth it. I'm hoping that we can just outscale him with our powers. I mean, I just play this. We have to get rid of these guys. Bandage up for sure. Alright, let's hologram. Alright, this is doing 12. Let's hologram something. Sednat's a power, we won't be playing that. Can we please draw the correct cards? Oops. Okay, now they're both dead and we're full blocking. That's all I'm asking for. All I ask is that I can full block every time. I don't see what the issue is. Doing 40. We might play that Kappa later. If it allows us to have more frost orbs, it's worth it. It's already full blocking. Let's just do some damage. Alright, and that's our incense burner in action if you're curious about the one attack. Another 40 coming at us. We'll get some frost orbs in. And we can just play force field. I don't know if I want to cycle these orbs out just yet. Let's leave them. Let's do one. I'm gonna get some lightning in. With gold-plated cables, I'm evoking that one twice anyway. So I'm passively blocking for 30. Maybe time to Kappa here. Or would that be 48? I still full. Yeah, let's Kappa here. Perfect. 4 orbs into play. I'm getting 50 passive. Force field is now free. I don't even need to play it. I'll just charge battery for next turn. Let's... Caliper's doing work though. Alright, let's get some lightning in. We need to move this along here. Alright, now we can play our powers. Why not? Pretty good. It's time to start thinking about what turn we want Incense Burner to be on. Decadonu, I'm not sure it really matters. Time Eater, honestly, probably not either. Not too much. I'm not that good of a player where I know where Incense Burner should be all the time. Sure, we'll play Storm. We're just stacking all the block anyway. Alright, it is Decadonu. We'll go ahead and let's draw some cards first. We just want to get that into play. I don't mind taking 3 damage to get AI into play. Yeah, let's just play that. Cool. Kappa's here along with Biased. I think we're just going to play everything here. I'm going to try and get the block built up again like we did with Awakened One. Our calipers can do some work for us. Get rid of that plated armor. I don't like that. Echo Form is here. Let's just play that. Unfortunately, we've already played our Self-Repair, so we don't get to play it twice. We're just stacking all the block cards here. Alright, Donu's almost done. Dicka not far behind. Alright. Let's play everything. Alright, good fight. I don't think we have any other side quests now. We've played our healing. And we'll heal up with a meal ticket anyway, in Act 4. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. Alright, we've got a pretty good setup going here to Act 4. We can smith something here. Let's just smith this, get it easier to get into play. That's a lot of orbs, yeah. This one's going well. Defect is the worst at Act 4, but we'll see what we can do. Waffle's too expensive. I don't really need it anyway. Don't really need any of this. Again, the lack of frost orbs. A glacier would be perfect. We'll buy a focus potion. Alright, sword and shield. Or spear and shield, sorry. They're both attacking. That's not ideal. I would just play everything. I think I want to face this way next turn. Right now they're doing 12, 33. 32 now. That's fine. Alright, taking a bit of damage here. Okay, my mistake. We want to face this way. Get the biased into play. Might as well play that. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Our meat in the bone will kick in, so that's good. We've got bandage up as well. But I'm not drawing my frost orbs. This is crazy. I don't even have heat sinks to draw with. Looks like we'll be using our fairy. I'm glad I bought the fairy. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Okay. Better than expected. Oh, we kill it. Nice. I didn't even calculate that. I probably should have. Did I play self-repair? I did. Okay, so we're healing for 7 plus 12. We'll heal for 19 at the end. Alright, we're going into the heart with 42 health. A turnip. I'll leave the block potion behind. Another biased cognition. We super click on that, yes. Note that with orange pellets, I no longer need to wait for my artifact before I can play the biased cognition. Alright, this is going to depend a lot upon our draw order. It's funny when all the 4 hits spam me out of that barrage. Alright, no reason not to play this straight away. Alright, let's think here. Heat sinks. Draw 2 with self-repair. Kappa's good. Creative AI. Okay, this is going well. Okay, if I play biased, I can do cool-headed and an attack, so we do play that. Okay, that went really well. That was an excellent first turn. We got 8 focus with no drawback. Did a little bit of damage, but the main thing was getting that focused and a frost orb into play. I don't really want to draw any more without being able to play them. I don't want to miss key cards. We've started out so well, so I'll leave the skim unplayed. Now we can also cleanse these debuffs that we just got from the heart if we had an attack. Maybe we draw one, let's see. We do. Ball lightning. There goes our debuffs from the pellets. Orange pellets, one of my favorite relics, by the way. Alright, we're taking 2 times 15 though. Force field showing up just in time. And again, if I can, I'd like to build up for calipers. So I'm going to hologram. We just hologram force field, get more block into play. Purity. I can exhaust the wound. The dazed and the void go away on their own. Yeah, let's exhaust this wound. We can exhaust these defends too. Once we get some frost into play, we won't be needing them. Alright, so far so good. Beat of Death is doing 2 damage every time we play a card. So I like to get my block in order before I start working magic with the powers. We are getting hit for 45. looks like we're blocking that. We've got 39 plus 7, so 46. And can we play the biased? Yes. Yeah, because no matter what, we make an attack 0. Even if it goes to Hello World, we can play that, and then the attack is 0. Alright, we have 15 focus now. Let's get another Frost Orb in. Might as well play the Force Field. Get rid of the slime. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We need to start doing a little more damage. We need to speed up this. We can only do 200 damage per turn. So let's get some lightning. Barrage. I'm going to put this lightning out in front so that it benefits from gold-plated cables. It's like having 2 lightning orbs there. Which means I don't play Zap. Let's just draw some cards. We just keep stacking this defend because our calipers let us keep most of it. Okay, we're already full blocking. Let's get the Echo Form into play. Did not want to draw the Void. Let's play Electro. I think we can risk a little more damage here from Electro. We've saved up a lot of this block so we can really lean into the damage now. If we can kill him in 2 or 3 more turns, that would be good. I could have played that defend. I don't think it's going to matter. Alright, he's in kill range now. He has less than 200 health. We're dealing whatever 18 times 6 is. 60 plus 48, 108 damage. Yeah, let's just keep going. GG Heart. All right, we get a score of 2,737. Ascension 20 Heartbreaker. Some of my favorite relics here: orange pellets, calipers. We had a couple biased cognitions to go with that orange pellets. That was amazing. I think we had, what, 15 focus on the heart fight. The Spire sleeps, and so shall I. Fitting, because I'm going to bed. So I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.